Falcha, or welcome. For this video, I'm visiting a local landmark, one that is such a landmark that it even appears on local school uniforms. It is the Barony A frame, the last remaining example of this type of head frame in all of Britain. A head frame is a structural frame that was built above an underground mine shaft to enable machinery, personnel, or materials to be raised and lowered into the mine. Before I moved to this part of Scotland, I was not aware of just how much coal mining Scotland actually did at one time, and just how dependent many of the remote areas were on the mines for employment. While there are now no active mines in Scotland, according to the National Records of Scotland, coal mining is thought to be one of the oldest major industries in Scotland, with mines from monastic estates such as Ceredigion and Preston mentioned in very early charters. While coal was never a major export for Scotland, it is estimated that by 1680, 1 in every 2 ships leaving Scotland carried coal. By the early 1900s, almost 150,000 people were directly employed in Scotland's mining industry, at a time when the total population of Scotland was about 4.5 million. Around that time, Scotland was thought to be producing over 40 million tons of coal a year. One of the most interesting facts I discovered is that a 1606 Act of Parliament declared that those who worked in coal mines were bound to their employers and could be punished as thieves if they left to seek other employment without the owner's permission. The owners were also granted permission to force vagabonds and beggars to work the mines. It was not until 1775 that the law was partly overturned, and a law was passed allowing the worker to seek to be free after 7 or 10 years, depending on their age. Finally, in 1799, an act was passed allowing mine workers freedom to seek other employment if they so chose. So as we've seen, coal mining, especially in the south of Scotland, was a major industry, with many remote villages, such as the former village of Glenbuck that I visited in a previous video, growing up around the mines. Many factors were said to have played a part in the closing of the various mines, such as safety concerns, as mining was always a dangerous profession, and many sadly have perished over the years, as well as the growth of other energy sources, such as the discovery of oil in the North Sea, economic problems as the price of coal dropped, and environmental concerns as well. Studies, such as the one done in 2020 by the Coalfields Regeneration Trust, show that many of the former mining areas are some of the most deprived in the country. A deprived area can be defined as one that is lacking resources, opportunities, or means of income for people to live normal, healthy lives. In many former mining communities, there is a lack of other employment available, and a number of them are remote with limited transport links, making it even harder to find employment. Sadly, they also seem to be statistically worse in terms of overall health and level of education. The good news is there are many community organizations and groups seeking to improve things. The mining communities have always had a good community spirit, banding together in times of need, and this has continued today. If you are so moved, I encourage you to pray for these communities, that they will again prosper and thrive. Cheery for now, and thanks for watching.